Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Raven's Haven's product review. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a bidet system that I bought and installed in my bathroom about a few months back. I wanted to take some time with it, make sure I know the pros and cons. So, with that said, let's get into the video. All right, this is the bidet. I just got it in the mail, and I'm gonna put it together, and then I'll put it together on the toilet, and then I'll do a quick review on it, and it won't be too long. Here it is. Here's all the pieces, everything it came with. Came in this box. It was all beat up. The box was all beat up and messed up. So hopefully I don't have to return it, and everything is working just fine. So yeah. Little instructions. But I already know how to set it up because they, on their YouTube page, they show a visualization of how to put everything together. So yeah, it's not so bad. Comes with a little remote, and I could stick the remote. It has a little double-sided tape. You could stick it, the carrying case piece right here. This is a little carrying case right there. And I could just put that on the side and then pull it out. Clean your butt that way. Yeah. All right. See you in a few. Okay. It took me about half an hour to 45 minutes to set this up, install it and everything. And I tested it out. Unfortunately, I can't use the camera and test it out right now because I don't have the setup and everything. But I assure you everything's working. I've got it on eco mode, and it's great. It's the installation is so simple. I didn't even have to look at the instructions. All I did was watch the YouTube video from the company, and I set it up myself. I'm about to go use it, and once I'm done, I'll tell you how it all went. Okay, we're back. Um, my experience with the bidet, pros and cons. I received and installed it on March 16th. So it's been about 3 months that I've had the bidet installed. I've been using it, been getting used to it, checking out the pros, the cons. Now I can make a more informed review of this bidet, system, this particular bidet system. Um, Basically, this bidet is awesome. Bidets in general are just awesome. Um, I would suggest that if you do decide to get yourself a bidet, I would highly suggest not getting this type right here, where it has the controls on the side of the seat. I highly suggest getting the actual remote, because while you're on the seat, you don't want to be turning and pressing the button on the seat, pressing the button like that. It's better if you have the remote or the remote on the wall, just put it right there. Um, I find that much, much easier. Um, then you have the heated seats. The heated seats. Oh, God. Wake up, it's a little cold or whatever, go in the bathroom, you want to do your do, and you sit down, and the seats are warm. Oh, I can't tell you how much that changes your whole toilet going experience. Just sitting on a nice warm seat. Um, Also, toilet paper usage goes way down. We had the whole toilet paper shortage during the whole pandemic issue, and stores didn't have the toilet paper, and people, oh my god, fighting over toilet paper. Dude, just get a freaking bidet. Get a bidet. It's cheap. Doesn't cost that much.
It's like wiping your ass with silk. I love it.
I've seen bidets go for as low as $30, and you just pipe it straight into the cold water jack. That's it. And that's another thing. I highly recommend you get an electric bidet. Spend the money. Trust me. You do not want cold water spraying right up in your hoo-ha. You don't want that. You don't want that. All right? I've actually tried it with this. When you use it, if you stay on it too long, spraying and whatnot, the water starts to get cold. The water starts to get cold, and you feel it. It's like, woo, cold water. Just stop it for a second and wait like maybe 2-3 seconds, and then spray it again, and the water just heats up fast. Get a warm water bidet. Save up, get a warm water bidet, electric bidet. It's awesome. And this feature right here, oh my god, the nice warm air blow drying your ass, dude. If you're gonna take a crap like a kid. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? And it's clean and hygienic. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to go back there and all the time. Especially once you get used to the bidet and you know how it works and how to position yourself just right, sit on it just the right way, and you hit the oscillation feature, which I'm like, it's like having your own personal sniper with a freaking water gun. You know what I'm saying? And it just, oh, just amazing, absolutely amazing. And they had the turbo button, man. Oh, when I first got it and I looked, I was like, turbo? The hell is turbo? Beep. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Pros, you use a hell of a lot less toilet paper. I bought a 12 pack of like the I think it's Charmin. Yeah, I think it was Charmin. Nice thick toilet paper. And that's another thing. When you do have toilet paper, buy the good stuff. The nice soft thick kind. You can't get those like 2-ply, 1-ply, 2-ply bullshits. They'll disintegrate right on your butt cheeks because you've got to wipe, the water off. Yes, you have a blow dryer. On this model, I have a blow dryer. It does blow dry, and it takes a while to heat up. But it also takes a while to dry it off. Dry down there, off. So, even when you do use it, and you do the blow dryer, it dries off most of the water. That way, you just take 1 or 2 wipes, and it's totally clean. Totally clean. Wipe, check. I've been checking this whole time. Okay, I didn't get it just right that time, but and you get to the point where it's like, now you know how to position yourself, how to press, what buttons to press, and it's not that there's a learning curve or anything like that, but you get used to it. When you first try it, it's gonna feel funny. You're gonna be like, ooh, ooh. You're gonna feel like you want to jump off the toilet Okay, um, um, you're gonna be that way. As you use it, the more you use it, you get used to it. Oh my God, so clean. So, toilet paper usage. You'll have toilet paper for a very long time. I've still got my fucking what I think it's I've got like maybe six more rolls, seven, 6 or 7 more rolls in my cupboard there. So I'm good on toilet paper. You know, bidet saves you. Also, you ever get your swamp ass sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Somebody comes to your house and they use it, they're always refreshed. No more swamp ass. No more swamp ass. You know, that's gone. It's a thing of the past. No more. So you're good with that too. You know, one of the things I did notice that I was a little bit disappointed was with that blow dryer. I thought that it was like a blow dryer, you know, when you wash your hands, which it is. It is just like that, but even when you use that blow dry, you don't quite get it totally dry. I'm like, you can get it totally dry if it's hot enough and you stay there long enough. But with this, I notice, I guess it's because it's your butt or whatnot, or I got a furry butt or something. I don't know. It takes off a lot of the water, it evaporates a lot of the water and blows it off and whatnot. But there's still enough left that, you know, you have to use the toilet paper and go up there. It's not much afterwards, you know, but you still gotta use it and, you know, keep toilet paper on hand. Also, it's also good to keep the toilet paper on hand just in case you have guests that come in and they're not used to a bidet. So they have that toilet paper option. They have the option of using toilet paper. So, you know, you don't want it's not a end all be all, get rid of, you know, toilet paper type of thing. It's not even, I don't think it's meant to be a type of get rid of toilet paper type of thing. Yeah, I'm like, we're living in the year 2021. You know what I'm saying? It's the future. We don't have sonic showers yet, but we do have bidets. It's close as we can get to the future. So I say that's something that we can do.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells.
Also, there are different settings on the remote right here that you can see right here. You have the oscillation feature, which, like I was saying, it shoots the water and moves up and down, up and down. Okay, I'm back. I had to cut the video real quick because I had to run out to the store. It was getting late and the store was about to close. While I was out there, I got caught in the rain, so I had to change outfits. But I'm back now, and as I was saying, up and down, up and down. Anyways, yeah, let's go over the pros and cons. Pro. First, I made a quick little list. Pro. It has 3 different wash settings, okay? Which you'll see right over. Oh, there. So it has 3 different wash settings. All right. You've got feminine hygiene wash and turbo mode. Those 2 are both for females. Then you have regular posterior for males, but I tend to use the turbo mode and in conjunction with the regular male mode. I just find it gets me much more cleaner, and depending on the consistency, you may want to go a little harder. So you might want that turbo, you know, hit. I love the fact that it has a self-cleaning nozzle. You know, comes out. When it comes out, it's cleaning itself. So it does this shimmy thing inside of the hole where it shimmies, and there's water that goes over it. There's also a flap that covers it. So it'll come out, shimmy a bit while the water's spraying over it, and then it'll come out fully. It has a handy remote, as I was telling you before. I highly recommend that if you get your first bidet, make it one with a remote, not one that's on the seat. It just seems like, you're on your seat, now you've got to turn this way, and it's just me. It's just my personal preference, but you may want one that's on the seat. But I recommend a little remote one. Stick it on there. You're not going to lose it. I'm like, what are you doing with the remote walking around with it? So, that's a handy little feature. Installation was a breeze. It took me about 45 minutes, like I said in the beginning, about anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, and done. Everything was hooked up correctly. I was afraid that I might need silicone tape, just in case you needed silicone tape to stop any leaks or whatnot. But it was just fine. Everything fit perfectly. The hot water tank holds a lot of hot water. If you do stay on the toilet a little longer, making sure you're getting all the spots and everything, and the water does get cold, it heats up very fast. So all you have to do is just stop for a second, stop for I did for about 5-10 seconds, and then turn it back on, and boom, hot water right there. So that's a good thing. Another thing it has is a blow dry feature. It has a blow dry feature, and the blow dry feature, it's awesome. It blows, but one of the problems I have with the blow dry goes into the cons, which is it doesn't come out warm. It comes out cold, then it heats up and heats up and heats up and gets hotter and hotter and hotter. I kind of want it to get a little hotter faster. That's my only gripe with it. Now when it comes to the cons, that's one con. Another con I have is you still got to use toilet paper. So you can't just get rid of toilet paper altogether. Like I said before, you still need some toilet paper, just to dry up yourself. Even though you're having a blow dry, if you were to sit there and just let it totally blow dry your rear end, it would take way too long. Trust me, I've tried. You can't use normal cleaning methods. They warn you when you get a bidet that you can't use very stringent detergents on the toilet seat, because I guess it's made out of some sort of plastic or whatever. And I've seen a lot of people give bad ratings to some of these bidet companies, saying, "Oh, I wipe it down and I clean it, and I notice that it's starting to peel or chip or something." And they clearly warn you, try not to use very stringent detergents, really abrasive detergents. So what I did was I actually said, okay, you still need it to be disinfected, you still need it to be clean. What I did was I went and I got myself this crud buster, it's called. It's like some low budget no name brand. And most of the times these low budget no name brands, they're not that strong, which is why they're low budget no name brands. So I picked that up, and I got the Lysol disinfectant wipes, and I used that in conjunction with that, and boom, it does the job. I was thinking about getting a spray bottle and putting like 1 part bleach, 2 parts water, and just using that. along with the Lysol wipes, but I use the Lysol wipes after I spray it down, wipe it down. Then I use the Lysol wipes, wipe it down. Make sure everything is nice and clean, and it seems to work like gangbusters. And like I said, the blow drying, it takes a little bit too long, in my opinion, to get warm. So that's about it with the pros and the cons. So the pros are, it has 3 different washing mode features. It has a self-cleaning nozzle, a handy little remote. Installation was fast, and the hot water tank heats up very fast. Also, it has a blow dry feature. Many of them don't. Cons, blow dry feature takes a little bit too long, in my opinion, to heat the blow drying air up. And you can't really use normal cleaning methods. With the toilet seat, you're going to have to be a little ginger with it, and you still have to use toilet paper. Depending on the consistency of when you go to the bathroom, you still may have to use toilet paper, even when you get used to it. But yeah, other than that, that's my review of the SB-1000. It's a great bidet. It's a great bidet system. I really recommend people get themselves a bidet. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, if there's another shortage, which it's coming soon. I don't know if people have been paying attention. Another shortage is coming soon. Go out, spend $200, buy one of these bidets. Install it. Installation is easy as all hell. Yeah. Other than that, that's been my product review of the SB-1000 bidet, and I'll see you next time right here on Raven's Haven.